tonight I thought we would have a conversation, and I wanted to share something with you that I believe many of you will understand and be able to relate to. I remember it was almost like yesterday. You know, I was in a place where I wasn't sure exactly where to turn or who to turn to. I didn't have a close circle of people who would understand. I did not have someone I felt like that could relate. So sometimes you hold a lot of things inside and you just let it ball up, and eventually you either implode or explode. And I felt like all I had been doing was exploding. And so I got to the point where enough is enough. I was tired. I was weary. I wasn't sure exactly what I needed to do next. Like I felt like I couldn't even think straight. I remember coming home this particular night and just had in my mind what I was going to say if my situation was still the same. I remember coming home and realizing that he did it again. And once I realized that he did it again, I was done. I mean, packed my bags, done. And told him that I was leaving and I was done. And I know my expression was at a place where you're unrecognizable, because I didn't even recognize myself, and recognize what I was experiencing there. So I know my facial expression, my physical body was really enduring something that I never had before because of the way I reacted. And I never reacted in that way before. So as time went on, I continued to realize that I needed to do something, that something had to change. And I remember that moment was caught when I was at work. And I was in my office sitting in a chair, very similar to the one I sit in here, sitting in this chair. And I remember saying to myself that I have to get away. I have to really find out who I am and who I am becoming, because I'm not liking the person that I'm becoming because of the situation I was in. And because of that, I remember giving him a call and saying, hey, I got to go. Like, I don't know what my responsibilities need to be this weekend or what we had planned or what's going on, but I had to go. And that was the pivotal moment in my life where I didn't have a plan. I didn't have an agenda. All I had was a reservation. And I didn't realize that reservation was going to save my life. Not just to change my life, but save my life. Have you ever been there? You just got to that place where you're not sure what to do. You don't have a plan. You don't have a strategy. You don't have, you've tried different things, but they weren't working. It was all backfiring on you. Like things were just coming back to you and it wasn't working out like you thought it would. Have you ever been to that place and you just was like, you know what? I'm tired. Enough is enough. Well, all I could depend on was that reservation. And that one reservation really changed my life. It saved me. It saved me from myself. And when I say it saved me from myself, if I had continued to evolve into that woman, she would have been angry. She would have been bitter. She would have been depressed. She would have put on such a thick layer of a mask that she would have been unrecognizable. And that's what happens when you are used to living your way a certain way and going about your life a certain way, but you have no control. You know, you feel like your life is just spinning out of control. And part of it is things that I've said and done, because words are powerful. But much of it was what he was doing and what he said he was going to stop doing. And when you're dealing with addiction, or you're dealing with infidelity, or if you're dealing with abandonment, those are the type of things that you can't control. So all I could do is lean on that reservation to save me from me, to save me from the road I was going on. And so when I took that opportunity to steal away, there's some particular things that happened there. There's some particular things that I did. And many people ask me, well, how did you stay so long? Like, because I'm just tired. And I was. But there are some things I have now put together, piece by piece, that I want to teach you about. And I want to show you what those things are. And so what I want to do, because if any of you all can relate to what I'm saying, Tamara said, right, she's just tired. She understands what it means to be tired. You understand what it means to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. You understand what it means to be frustrated when you've tried so hard to make it right and work on you, right? Sometimes we just need that peace. Like, I just wanted to have peace in my heart and in my mind. If I could put one word to what I was thirsty for, craving, needing in my life, it was simply peace. Like, God, if you can just give me peace, then I can make it another day. I can try to make it another day. And so that's what I'm able to evolve to create, to embrace, to love. And once that peace came upon me, it washed me clean. It washed me, it cleansed me, it shifted my perspective. But it was a journey to peace. It was a journey to get there.
This is one side of our story. This is a side of the story that I didn't see at the time. This is a part of our story that I ignored at the time. And this is the side of the story that I fought with at the time. If you are watching this video and you are in the husband position, or in this position of the spouse that was fighting to stay in the marriage, or to fighting and getting out of the marriage, you got to understand that this part right here exists. And this is not what we're not seeing. This is part of the problem where we don't see what the other is going through. Not saying that I didn't have things going on with me that were similar, but there were definitely things going on that were the exact opposite. And if you all are in this situation right now and you're watching this video together, or if you're just watching, you're the one standing in the gap and you're watching by yourself, understand that this right here is showing you the potential for your marriage being saved. Yeah. It exists as long as one of you has a heart to step out and do the right thing. Mm-hmm. And what we offer is to show not only what happened to us, but to give strategies in order to have to stand in the gap. And then on my particular side of this situation, it gives you strategies to see what to look for. See, because you don't have to hit the wall and rock bottom like we did. Mm-hmm. There are things that anybody in my position at the time could do to say, you know what, maybe I need to see a little bit more. Maybe I need to hear a little bit more. Maybe I need to do a little bit more. Maybe there's some things about me I need to get rid of so that it can get out of my way.
So what I call this is a journey to peace. And so I know just by hearing you, supporting you, praying for you, that we're on this journey. And this journey is a journey to peace. So I want to take this weekend to speak life and to see how I can support and help those who can say, you know what? That's me. I'm tired. Enough is enough. And I'll be happy to at least talk to somebody. And sometimes you have to start there. And I call this a Journey to Peace strategy call. So if you want to, for the select few of you all that I'm making time this weekend to talk to, a Journey to Peace strategy call, I want you to put "that's me" in the comments. And I'll connect with you. And you can just let me know, that's me, then I'll know, hey, you're ready. You're ready to have that real conversation. You're ready to have those questions and face those questions and get the answers to the questions that you have. You're ready to get to a place where you can have peace in your heart, peace in your mind, even when your situation seems hopeless.
This is the time for you to get those questions asked. This is the time for you, because you prayed to God for help in your relationship. You prayed to him and he's heard you. He has heard you. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to us and letting us know where the damage is, where the hurt is. And then just see exactly what we have to offer you to get you on the right track. Because God is ready to heal you. He's ready to heal you.
And I just remember even being in the place of, why does he not understand what this is doing to me? Why does he not get it? Why does he not see it? You know, I shouldn't have to tell him. I shouldn't have to share with him and have these conversations. He should see, he should know, he should realize that he's hurt me, that I am not myself, that who he was when he dated me, and who I am now was somebody else. And that's what it is that you have to be able to realize and get to that point where you're just finally saying, you know what? That's me. I'm tired. I'm becoming weary. And when you're becoming weary, that means you're at a place of, when you're weary, you really don't make those best decisions. And so you don't get to that place where you can realize that peace is on the horizon for many of you. And I know what that's like. And I know what it means to keep pressing forward. And even as we continue our journey to peace together, life still tries to test us. And it tests us in the most vulnerable places. So this journey to peace that we have really pulled together, these practical things that we've learned to pull together, helps us fight with the attacks that hit us today.
So don't let these videos go by. Don't let another video that you see us do go by and you still have the same week you had last week. No, it's time to make a change. And Yolanda and I are trying to switch our gears here on how God allows us to teach you. So this time what we want you to do is, if this is you, if you're saying, that's me, that's what I'm going through, I need this help. Don't let another week go by when something positive isn't shown to you. Don't let another week go by that your faith starts to weaken. We need to strengthen that faith. It's time to reach out. It's time for us to do hands-on, one-on-one with you. So your relationship can get that what it needs to heal and begin again.
Yeah. And the first step is jumping on a call with me so we can talk through your journey to peace. Everybody's journey is very different.
Amen.
And God has called us and assigned us to this work. And it's serious work, but it can not only change your life, it changes generations to come. Everything attached to you will receive the peace that you have. That's why I know God performed a miracle in us, and it's beyond us. It's not just for us. It's way beyond us, so that we could teach it, so we could share it, so that we could relate to those who are on the same path and they're just not sure and not in love with the person they're becoming because of the hurt.
Amen.
And because of the disappointment and because of the frustration.
Amen.
But we know those things are not of God.
Right.
So I've carved out some time this weekend to talk to you.
We both have.
Yes, we both have
We both
carved out some time to talk to you. And we would love to jump on a call with you. Just a brief call. We'll make it quick. We know you have things to do. But just let me know. If that's you, if you can relate, that's me, put that's me in the comments. And thank you all. I see you all who have shared and you can relate and you know that's you and you've been on this journey, you've experienced this. Maybe you're at the very beginning of your journey to peace. Maybe you're stuck in the middle, right? Maybe you feel like you're not progressing. You started something, but it's not constant, right? It kind of goes up and down. So we want to help you on this journey to peace. So jump on this strategy call. We're giving these complimentary strategy calls. We cleared our schedule for this weekend to have conversations with you. Okay?
And listen, don't feel obligated to talk to the both of us. Both of us are available. But if you want to talk to Yolanda, then send the email. If you want to talk to me, send the email.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to both of us together, we'll make it happen. Whatever you need to get started on this journey.
You know what's even better? I'll connect with you. That way, you know what? I'll reach out to you. I'll DM you.
Right.
And let's have a conversation so we can see where you are.
Amen.
Because we want to make sure it is right for you. And the timing is right. And that is now that the peace is up on the horizon. So that's what we want to be able to do for you over the next couple of days. Can't probably get everybody, but we're going to do our best to get those who are ready now to begin this journey to peace.
Amen.
And that's what we wanted to share with you tonight. And we'll continue to pray for you and continue to support you and pray that we continue to encourage you on this journey. But it's time. It's time for the shift. It's time. So if that's you, put that's me in the comments. And do me a favor, because even if you are at the place of peace or you began your journey and the work that we're doing and the words of encouragement that we're giving has blessed you, you know what? Press that share button for me. If somebody has been, if we have been helpful to you, press that share button and let someone else know. You know what? There's help.
Amen.
And there's hope, right? There's help and there's hope. So if that's been your situation and you have experienced peace, then I'm going to ask you to press that share button. I appreciate it so much. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. And we will talk to you soon. And I hope to, looking forward to speaking to many of you all and talk to you about the journey to peace. All right? Have a great night. Until next time, live in peace.
God bless you.
God bless you all. Good night.